US President Donald Trump has vowed to undertake major voting reforms. Trump wants to bring end to mail bailouts and make voter IDs mandatory for every voter. The move was announced by the US President on his social media site Truth Social. He said, voter ID must be a part of every single vote, no exceptions. The reason behind Trump's move is his allegation of voter fraud in 2020 elections. He says the elections were stolen, but there are no proofs to substantiate the claim. The executive order is likely to be challenged in the court. According to the United States Constitution, states are entrusted to make voting rules, not the president. Trump himself is a known user of mail bailouts in the 2024 elections that he voted using a mail bailout there. Not just that, Trump won half of the 14 states and Washington, D.C., where voter turnout by mail exceeded 30%. This is not the first time that the U.S. president has vowed electoral reforms. Last month, he vowed to eliminate voting machines, which he described as inaccurate, expensive, and controversial. U.S. President claimed that Democrats cheat at levels never seen before. Critics argue that Trump is taking a multi-pronged approach to clinch midterm elections, from redistricting battle to perhaps sending National Guards to Democrat-ruled cities. The blue camp says these are calculated moves from the U.S. president to ensure victory in 2026 midterms. All right, and that's the news from the United States of America, where U.S. President Donald Trump wants to get rid of mail-in votes. And he says that the previous elections was fraud because of the mail-in votes. But ironically, he himself used the same method in the previous election. For more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani is now joining us live from New York. Hi, Susan. Talk to us about this plan of the U.S. president, where he wants an election overhaul and he wants to get rid of the mail-in ballots.
Yeah, so he wants whoever goes to vote to have a proper ID, and he also wants to get rid of mail-in ballots unless someone is extremely ill or the military that are serving overseas. He's also vowed to ultimately get rid of voting machines and go with only paper ballots where it could be hand counted. Now, the issue with that is, there are a lot of concerns about what happens with the elections here and how accurate they are. But states ultimately have to decide on their voting rules and regulations. The president doesn't have the authority. So this is probably going to get settled in the courts, like so many other things. And also, there is this concern that, there are women who have changed their last names. They haven't changed their IDs. They might not be able to vote on time. So the issue with voter ID, while it's justified, it causes some concern for some groups of people as well. But nonetheless, the president can't just do this with a sweep of a pen. It's definitely going to go all the way to the Supreme Court, like so many other things.
Right, Susan, thanks for getting us the latest on this.